In Athens, Georgia, there's a perfectly good road interrupted by an oak tree, which smooshes 2 lanes of traffic together into one bottleneck. Pick a lane, tree! So why don't they just clear that bark tube out of the way, huh? Well, to do that, you would need permission from its owner. And this tree kinda, sorta, owns itself. Welcome back to Now I Know, I'm Matt Silverman, and this whole tree business goes back about 200 years, or as I like to call it, old-timey times. As the legend goes, William Henry Jackson lived near the tree in question, and he was quite fond of it. As a child, he sat in its shade, and when he grew up, he wanted to protect it for future generations. See also The Giving Tree, and I Dare You Not to Cry. According to an 1890 local newspaper report, Jackson issued a deed for the tree sometime around the 1820s or 1830s. It states, and I'm paraphrasing, "I, W.H. Jackson, really like this tree, and I convey ownership of said tree, and 8 feet of land all around it, unto the tree itself." Now, whether this deed actually existed is questionable, and even if it did, it almost certainly has no legal bearing. In general, conveying land to another party requires that party to accept it, and despite my 7th grade birthday wish, we don't live in Middle Earth. It's kind of hard for a tree to sign a real estate contract without thumbs. But the community in Athens, Georgia, has honored the bequest ever since. In 1906, famed philanthropist George Foster Peabody paid to have new soil, a commemorative tablet, and a chain link barricade installed to protect the tree. But despite the community's upkeep, the original tree that owns itself collapsed in 1942, likely due to years of root rot. The tree that stands there today is the offspring of the original. For decades, it was common for residents and visitors to Athens, Georgia, to take acorns from the tree and plant them on their own property. As a result, the tree that owns itself has a lot of children spread throughout the region. In 1946, residents replanted one of those saplings in the location of the original tree. The son of the tree that owns itself still proudly stands to this day in the middle of the road, blocking traffic, making everybody late for work. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to make your brain a little bigger, consider subscribing to Now I Know. It's a daily email newsletter full of fascinating facts and interesting stories, just like this one. And if you enjoyed this episode, I'll leave you with this. Consider subscribing to Now I Know, the show, on YouTube and Facebook. For now, I'm Matt Silverman, and I'll tree you later. Get it? Because this one was about a tree? No, okay.